Robert. Rob, you can call me, you with your posh English voice. We were at college together. Shared the same house once. Hanover Street. Hanover Street, we called it. Were there 5 rooms or was it 4? I was in 3, you were in 2 before I moved upstairs. Anyway, your room was the best. With that great bay window all strung with lace nets. You were with Tony, or was it with Paul? Or was it Tony then Paul? I can never remember. Well, so many passed through. Well, the door was wide open, always wide open, so it's hardly surprising. And you had such an interesting room. I had never seen a room like that before, all aspidistras in pots and bamboo. You were into bamboo, and candles in bottles, with all the wax just dripping down, all colours of wax. And there were hundreds of bottles. You never threw a bottle away. Every bottle you drank, you just put a candle in it and it just dripped down. And that marble mantelpiece was a temple of wax. Great stalactites of wax. Or was it stalagmites? Or maybe both. Anyway, it was kind of gaudy and beardly. And your hair. I remember your hair, your glorious hair. You could sit on that hair. Art Nouveau, that's the word, Art Nouveau. Or was it pre-Raphaelite? Or maybe both. And those Mooker posters. I think you discovered Mooker. Well, for me you did. And those birds, those fabulous birds. Were they canaries or budgerigars? And the way you let them just fly around the room. They just flew around the room and they never got out. They just perched on your washing line and they never escaped. Well, the door was wide open, always wide open. And that washing line. Wow, that was a work of art. How it hung with your knickers. No bras, just knickers. You never wore bras. And what knickers they were. Not any old knickers. Not M&S knickers. They were lingerie. Before I knew about lingerie, they were the real thing. And your laugh. I shall always remember your laugh, how you used to laugh when Tony chased you. You loved to be chased. When Tony chased you, you used to laugh and laugh. And I used to lie there and listen to your laugh. And when he caught you, it went silent. And I used to listen to the silence. And he always caught you. But what about the music? They don't make music like that anymore. Santana, Led Zeppelin, Tubular Bells. My God, do you remember Tubular Bells? The whole road ran to Tubular Bells. You loved Tubular Bells. And the drummer in the back room moves into stained glass. Where's he now? Designing cathedrals? And do you remember the neighbours? Night after night, especially Fridays, pubs close, taxi to door, then it would start. The banging of doors, I'm gonna kill you, I hate you, I hate you. The missiles hitting the wall and the screaming and shouting. Then silence. And I lay there and listened to the silence. And each time I thought, maybe this time she's killed him. Then the songs would begin, always the same. Can't help falling in love, touch me tender. And in the morning they went off to work. And the pub at the end of the road smelt of vomit and Dettol. And Mrs. Davis came out with a mop and scrubbed the steps till they shone. And someone had peed in the hall and someone had emptied the meter. Well, the door was wide open, always wide open, so it's hardly surprising. But I was talking about you. Do you remember the three-legged pub crawl? Not my usual thing. More your thing than mine, if you don't mind me saying. 8 pubs in all, in aid of leukemia. We only made 4. Ended up marooned, bound by the knee, 3 legs between 2, not 1 we could use.